channel and welcome to another Wake Up Wednesday. So just in case you are here for the very first time, my name is Nissy T. I am a content creator, speaker and an entrepreneur. And over here, we are all about encouragement, empowerment, all things positive, and also all about helping you to reclaim your power and create the brand that you want and love. So today is another Wake Up Wednesday. Wake Up Wednesdays are where I drag you a little bit, I pull your edges, I make you feel some type of way, but it's all in the name of love and all in the name to just ensure that you walk in your fullest potential, so that you walk in the fullness of who you have been called to be. So as always, grab a drink, grab a snack, and we're gonna get right in. One thing I do want to say before I dive into today's Wake Up Wednesday is that if you don't have me on Instagram, which you should have me on Instagram, so make sure you check me out, Nissy T. I mentioned on my Instagram last week, I think it was, and I was basically just saying that I think that I'm going to start doing Wake Up Wednesdays on a bi-weekly basis, only because your girl is very, very busy, okay? And when it comes to creating content on YouTube and stuff like that, I feel like sometimes I don't have enough time to get out more than one video in a week. And what then has started to happen is that one video in the week will always be my Wake Up Wednesdays, which I know is not always the content that everyone wants to see. My Wake Up Wednesdays are there and they do okay, but I know that people want to see vlogs, they want to see chit chat, get ready with me's and that sort of thing. So I'm trying to do this thing where I alternate, just so that even if I only post once a week, it's something else. But anyway, let's talk about today's Wake Up Wednesday, which is all about, this actually came after a conversation that I had with a woman who basically runs a fitness company. Now, let me rewind a little bit just to give you guys a little bit of context and set the scene, set the mood, set the temperature in the room. So, in February? I think it was February. In February, I decided to join an online coaching program, which is like a group online coaching program with an amazing, amazing young woman by the name of Tia. She has a fitness brand called Tia Fitness. I'll link her in the description box below, but she's dope. She's amazing. She is just great. And she basically runs this fitness program where every single month there's like a, February challenge, March challenge. There's a challenge that she sets for women, whereby we would come online to do workouts together on Zoom every Monday, Wednesday and Friday for 4 weeks. Obviously you can go on if you want to, like what I've done now, but if you want to just do it for the 4 weeks and just for a month, just to see how far you can go, she basically gives you the opportunity to sign up to her challenge. And like I said, every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 a.m. or depending on when you pick, is either 6 a.m. or 7 p.m. I prefer the mornings just to get it out of the way. So every morning at 6 a.m. is yourself and the other women who are also part of this 6 a.m. group, and you will go on Zoom and you will do a workout. And she is amazing. Like, she keeps you motivated, she pushes you, she doesn't play games when it comes to the fitness thing. She will push you, which is something that I really, really needed. You can do the workouts from home. So I also have felt as though I've had a bit of an issue where, like, just getting to the gym has just felt long for me. Like, sometimes it's just long. I just want to put my workout clothes at home, work out from home, know that I can just jump into the shower and carry on with my day. But it's great. It's amazing. We also have a WhatsApp group where we can kind of like share different things. We can share our meals and hold each other accountable and all of these different things. It's great. So I did that in the month of February. Absolutely loved it. Then when it came to March, somebody that I had actually reached out to before reached out to me and was like, Nissy, I really want to train with you. I want to do some work with you. Basically, they basically do kind of like their workouts and stuff. Because obviously, because of the pandemic and stuff like that, she kind of shifted the way that she did things. So she actually joined this like fitness app thing whereby she could put together a routine for me to carry out and for me to do. And I would basically follow the routine in my own time. We'd check in every week, yada, yada, yada. So she said that she wanted to collaborate with me and do that. Number one, it's free. Let me not lie to you guys. I was like, okay, she wanted to do this for free in a collaborative way. So I would promote her in exchange for her training me. So I thought, great, it's free. I get to save some coins. We're all about saving our money, making sure that we're putting aside our savings and whatnot. So I said, oh, great. That's a little bit more money that I can save. On top of that, I always wanted to work with her. So from like last year, 2021, I reached out to her, not even to work with her for free. I was willing to pay, but I was just like, I loved her transformation. She goes by the name of G Fitness. I'll put her in the description box below as well, because I genuinely love her. I think she's amazing. She's great at what she does. So I'll link her in the description box below as well. But she basically reached out to me saying that she wants to work with me, etc., etc. It sounded really, really good. I was like, do you know what? I know that I'm really enjoying the whole fitness stuff with Tia. I know that I'm connecting with these other women and they're amazing. I know that it holds me accountable and it forces me to get up at 6 a.m. and to start my day, which is also something that, as you guys know, at the beginning of this year, I emphasized a lot in like my first video, where I was like, you know what, this year I really want to be disciplined. I want to be consistent. I've established new routines in my life. So I was like, I know that it's establishing all of those things, but this might be a great opportunity because I've wanted to work with her for a very long time. She's reached out to me. She wants to do it for free. It's a collaboration. And I get to have that kind of more one-to-one, I guess, like, you know, one-to-one, us working together one-to-one, basically that personalized training. Guys, I did it. Well, I barely did it. Let's just say that. I barely did it for about 3 weeks. And I got to the point where I was like, this isn't working. And even though in my mind, I was like, well, Nissy, you haven't really given it a chance, because in that time, I also traveled and there was a lot of stuff going on and there was things I was working on. So I feel like, in all honesty, I really didn't give it the full chance that I could have given it. But I said to myself, and this was where I was like, I'm going to do a Wake Up Wednesday about this. I sent her a voice note, you know, because that's how we mainly communicate. The girl that I started with after. So I'd done worked with Tia for a month, loved it, smashed it. I felt I could even feel like my body was changing. My fitness level was getting better. And then obviously this girl comes along and she's like, hey, want to work with you. So I broke off from Tia for a bit and I said, thank you so much. But you know what? I'm going to go and work with this girl. If it doesn't work out, I'll come back. But I want to at least try it out and see what happens. I went with this girl. And I sent her a voice note and I was like, do you know what, babe? Because her name's Gabby. Gabby's amazing. I said, Gabby, you are amazing. You are great. This is nothing to do with you. But I have realized that this is not going to work for me, because this is just not what is easiest for me right now. And I'm going to explain what that means in a second. But I literally said to her, one thing that I have always done, whether it be since I was young, growing up, I feel as though I have always gone for the hard route. And do you know what? Sometimes in life, you actually get to a point where you're like, I am tired of making life more difficult than it needs to be. I am tired of making my life harder, all in the name of I'm trying to be more disciplined, and so I need to prove a point. All in the name of, it's going to be free. All in the name of, do you know what? I'm going to save some money, whatever it is, ties in with the whole free thing. But I am sick and tired of making my life more difficult and picking the harder route because I feel as though there's more reward, or because, I don't know, like, guys, I don't know if anyone else can relate to this. Anyone that's a bit of a workaholic, anyone that has big dreams and aspirations. Sometimes it's like we go for and we pick the harder route because we feel as though almost like the glory and the reward at the end is going to be more than if you went for an easier route. And actually, guys, that is not the case. The hard route is not always the best route or the smartest route or the route that makes the most sense. It's not. It's just not. You are just making life harder for yourself because you actually have an addiction to pain, or you have an addiction to hardship, or you have an addiction to struggle. And guess what I said? I said that in 2022, I am not going to struggle. And sometimes you don't even realize it, guys. I didn't even realize that I was making my life more difficult. Because let me be honest. And this is another thing. Are you being honest with yourself? Because I wasn't. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm going to be able to do these sessions and whatnot. But then I wasn't doing them. You know, even though we had this app that we were on and she could see whether or not I was working out, and she was like, you know, checking in on me. In all honesty, one of the things that I've realized about myself when it comes to my fitness, everything else, I am so motivated, so empowered, so disciplined, so encouraged. Like right now, guys, I am filming this content at 10 p.m. I've had a whole day where I've been doing work today. And yet I said to myself, nope, Nissy, on your to-do list today, you said to yourself that you're going to make sure you get everything done. Therefore, you're going to sit in front of the camera and you are going to do the work that you said you're going to do. Right now in front of me is a video that I just finished editing literally about half an hour ago before I switched the camera on. I just finished editing. I'm now exporting it. I've come straight to filming. Guys, when it comes to my hustle and my grind, when it comes to my dreams and my ambitions, when it comes to my work, I am disciplined, I am motivated. But when it comes to my fitness, and this is something I've had to admit so that I can actually move forward and do what I need to do. When it comes to my fitness and like this whole weight loss journey and stuff like that, I am not the most motivated person. I'm not the most disciplined person. I'm not the most encouraged person. I'm not the person that wakes up every day like, yes, I'm going to go to the gym today. That is not me. And if I don't have accountability, I know that it doesn't work for me. Because in the past, I tried to do the whole going to the gym thing. It didn't work. Then for a period, I got a personal trainer. And that was amazing. Because again, I knew that the accountability was there. I knew that if I don't get to the gym at 6 a.m., this girl is waiting for me. 2 issues. Number 1, I've already paid for the session. So I'll be throwing money down the drain if I don't turn up. And number 2, I also know that the person is waiting for me and she woke up out of her bed in order to wait for me. So obviously there's an element of pressure that makes me think, oh, I can't just not turn up because she's literally waiting for me there. Whereas with what Gabby was doing with me in terms of, having the app and stuff. And again, I didn't really give it the full chance to see how we can adapt things and turn things around, because I just got to a point where I was like, this isn't working and that's okay. Let me go back to what was working and continue with my fitness journey, because I know that right now, and this is a story for another day, but I was just last week having, like some struggle moments where I was looking at pictures of myself and I didn't like the way that I looked. I was looking at myself and I was like, I don't like where I am in terms of my weight right now. And so I felt as though, am I going to continue to struggle and know that I lack discipline? I'm not that motivated to go to the gym, and follow this fitness plan? Or am I just going to leave that and say, do you know what? This isn't working for me. I am not going to choose the harder route. I am actually going to choose the easier route because it makes more sense. It's a smarter thing for me to do. It will actually keep me on the right track. And that's what I did. I said to Gabby, I'm so sorry. You're great. You're amazing. Keep doing what you're doing. I may come back to you at some point, but right now I need hardcore accountability. Right now I know what I need. Maybe there are things in your life that you know that you need, but all in the name of, I'm trying to prove a point, or all in the name of, I need to prove that I am actually more disciplined than I actually am. But in reality, you know that you are not disciplined. All in the name of all of these things, you choose the harder route. And that could be in so many different areas of your life. It could be with raising your children. Maybe you know that you're at a point where you can afford to get someone to help you with your ironing. You can afford to get someone to help you, look after your children. You can afford to do these things, but all in the name of trying to prove that you are a good mum, whatever that looks like. But you are trying to prove that you are the best mum in the world. So you decide to choose struggle rather than saying, do you know what? I want to make my life a little bit easier. So I'm going to pay someone to do my ironing, which I do. Guys, I don't like to iron. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I hate ironing. But some of our clothes need ironing. So what do? Rather than getting to a point where I'm there miserable, struggling, I'm like, do you know what? I can afford to pay someone to iron. So that's what I'm going to do. I know that not everyone is in that position. I know not everyone can say, oh yeah, I'm going to spend extra money to pay for this and that. I know not everyone has that. But I am talking to the individuals who you could make your life easier. You could do things just a little bit differently. You have the funds, the means, the capacity, the ability to make your life a little bit easier, but you're choosing the hard route because you think that that's what is going to be applauded, or you think that that's what is going to be rewarded more. You feel as though the fruit that you are going to get out of it is going to be even more just because you're making your life more difficult. Let me come and give you a reality check. That is not the case. You making your life more difficult, guess what's happening? You're getting more tired, you're getting burnt out, you're getting more frustrated, you're getting angrier, you're getting more impatient. That is all that's going to happen. Nothing good comes out of choosing hardship and struggle and the hard route rather than making your life easier, because there are already so many other things in life, in the world, in society that are already difficult. Why on earth would you choose something that just doesn't work with your character, your ability, your capacity. Why? Now, I do get it. And let me just say something before I wrap up today's video. I do get it. There are some things that you do have to do that are a little bit harder so that you can break out of certain habits. Or, let's say, for example, you've struggled for a really, really long time to, break out of procrastination, and you realize that the only way to break out of procrastination is to do something that is very, very difficult, or that you feel is very, very difficult in that moment. I do get that. I get that there are many things that we should sometimes do and that we should put ourselves through in order for us to come out better. That I can 100% guarantee. But I'm talking to the people that that it's not even like you're going to get a different result. You will get exactly the same result. It is not detrimental to, to your future and to your person, whatever. It is not that deep, basically. It is not that deep. And yet you're making your life more difficult. Please, guys, don't choose struggle. Struggle is not something to be applauded. Struggle is not something that makes you better than the other person. Struggle is not something that, I can take more. Therefore, guys, there is nothing great about struggle. I'm so sorry. There is nothing applause worthy about struggle. Yes, people love rags to riches stories. People love when people go through a struggle and come out of it. And I think that some of the most strongest people are people that have come from struggle and difficulty. That's why I share some of the struggles that I've been through. I share some of the things that I've experienced. And I share it from a place of not, I'm trying to stay there. I share it from a place of, this is where I was and this is where I am now. Therefore, you can do it too. But please, if you are just doing something because you're just you think it's going to make you look like a better person, or you think it's going to, just stop. Stop, guys. Sometimes in life, we need to stop taking the hard route, all in the name of, I'm just going to try and do things hard. Guys, I've spent most of my life doing that. I've spent most of my life doing things the hard way, because I felt as though, this is what you're supposed to do. This is what is going to prove that you're a real hard worker, that you're a hustler, that you're a grinder, that you are great. When actually, no. I've come to the point, maybe call it growing up or whatever it is, but I've come to the point in my life where I look at myself now, I look at what's in front of me, and I say, I am very busy. There's a lot going on. I'm trying to build an empire. As I keep saying, I mentioned it not too long ago, and I said, I'm trying to build a universe, the universe of Nissy T. What does that universe look like? Building that universe is time consuming, it's effort consuming, it's it already has its own struggles. So why on earth would I make my life more difficult for something that I know that I'm just not good at right now? I am not good at waking myself up and saying, Nissy, go to the gym. I am not good right now. And this is me just being honest, being really real with myself. And sometimes some of us need that. We just need to be real and honest with ourselves and say, do you know what? Right now, I am not great at waking myself up and going to the gym. I'm not necessarily disciplined in that area. However, I also know that I really want to lose weight and I want to be fit and healthy, and I want to look at myself in the mirror and be proud of how far I've come. Right. So those two are on two opposite ends. What can I do to get from here to here? Right now, I know that I don't have that kind of discipline. Okay, that means I need to build up that discipline. So I need to work with somebody or work in a way that will encourage that discipline, rather than me struggling to do something that I've been trying to struggle to do for like the past 5, 6, 10 years of my life. And I will struggle, then fall, then get up, then struggle, then fall, then get up. No, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to do what is right for me. I'm going to do what is right for me, what makes sense for me, and what is the easiest route for me right now so I can get to my goals. And so that hopefully one day I will, because I've done that work and I've put that work in consistently with the support that I do need at the moment, which comes in the form of Tia and her group and having the accountability and having the ladies there and knowing that I've got to be up. Otherwise, Tia's going to be messaging me like, Nissy, why were you not with us today? That's what I need right now. And one day I may get to a point where I don't need Tia anymore. I don't need anyone to tell me to wake up and go to the gym. But until then, I am going to use the resources that are available to me in order for me to get to where I need to be. Okay? And that is something that I wanted to share with you guys today. Maybe you are somebody who's making their life more difficult than it needs to be. I want you to listen to me closely. Stop it. Stop it. It's not cute. It's not applause worthy. It doesn't make you a better person. It is not okay. Stop it. Sometimes, just sometimes, it's okay for you to sit back and say, do you know what? I'm going to take what is, and do you know what is so funny? It's not even that it necessarily is an easier route, but it's just you being smarter, so that things can be just that little bit easier on what can often be a really tough journey. My fitness journey is not an easy one, but I know if I can make my life a little bit easier, why on earth won't I do it? Anyway, guys, that is it from me. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share. Make sure you hit that bell button so you're notified every single time I post a brand new video. Thank you guys so much for your continued support, your love, riding with me on this journey. Please, 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 guys, let me know in the comment section below your thoughts. Just, whether or not you agree. If there's anything in your life that you're like, do you know what? I need to actually just stop it now. I need to stop struggling. I need to stop going through the hard motions of everything. I'm just going to do things that I know are going to make my life just that little bit easier in order for me to get from A to B. Let me know in the comment section below. And also let me know if there's anything you want me to talk about, because as you guys know, this is a community, this is a tribe, okay? And I'm not just here to talk at you. I want to hear from you so that I can actually give you guys the content that you want. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys again in my next Wake Up Wednesday. Stay beautiful.